Welcome to the CryptoNest. So today I'm going to do a little bit of videos. You can see this is Agix now. So let me see the price. So today we're not having a very green day. In fact, if I go to the bubbles, you can see that's mixed feelings. The majority are taking a rest. They're still into a Christmas mood. And continuing to take a rest. So Agix, it's up. Actually, the only two in AI that I have in my watch list, it's Agix and Fetch, and they're the only two for the moment that they are kind of doing something, and they're green. So you can see that Agix, once again, we did a nice wave 2. We did the stop to the 0.786 at 1731 cents, and after that we started this impulsive movement. Now also we did once again the golden cross, looking good. And also what I said is like, when we get a golden cross, in the following days or a week or weeks, we do have a pullback. And we now we can say that we did hold this longer uptrend in green. And maybe now I change the color of this trend so it's easier, maybe orange. There you go. So we have this short-term trend now, uptrend, that it hasn't been broken, momentarily broken here with a wick only, and after that we continued. Also, if I bring out the indicators, you can see that we could say, well, actually we can say that we have a bearish divergence on the RSI, but because price, honestly it's a little bit messy. But if you, as you can see, I draw a square here, right? And I found this was a consolidating period, and also here. So this is why I'm not too worried, I would say, or concerned about this bearish divergence, because this was a consolidation. That's actually perfect. This is what we want. We want price to rest or go on the side, give a chance to RSI to reach lower levels, and then we are fill up again to go and skyrocket. Is it going to happen now, the pump? Honestly, I'm not quite certain, because the stock RSI is still high. The momentum, we start to have some positive momentum. We shall see. Next target that I'm aiming for or looking for Agix is this peak here. Actually, I should adjust maybe a little bit to get that wick as well. So you can see that we're talking about a little bit more than 20% from the current price. And very possible. And after that, we have another peak here. And then we're talking about another 56% from actual price now that it's going to go and challenge. Now, is it going to do before the end of the year? Honestly, 56%. I lean to say no, but for sure we can reach. Did I just cancel? What happened to the other one? All right, here we go. So this one, clearly possible, because it's only 20%. So in crypto, that's very manageable, even in a few hours. All right, so now just to say that I'm wrong, Ocean now start to be green also. Now let's go to Fetch. Fetch, honestly, amazing. Once again, I tend to say this is a very nice structure for the chart. And so we had this messy 3-wave up. After that, we can count 5-wave down. Perfect. So this is a little bit problematic, the 3-wave up, but we will deal. And I already said before, if we do the fib retracement, worst case scenario, is that the fib retracement? No, this is the fib extension, right? If I do the fib retracement, and I know someone asked me if I'm concerned about the 3 waves, and then other people out there that are talking about bearish and stuff like that, bearish chart, and we're going to have a bigger pullback. But my point is, like, how can you go lower, right? I mean, it started at 2 cents. So if we reach lower, then it means it's going to die. And it's the beginning of the bull market. We just had, the appetizer. So everybody has to follow the trend, and market is uptrend. So I'm not leaning on that direction, let's say, for the moment, because everything is bullish, market is bullish, and halving is coming, ETF approval is coming in early January, halving in April. There are so many other things. Like I think it's near the end of the first half year. No, yeah, so it's going to. I think the company, they can actually get Bitcoin in their statements, and it's not going to undermine their I don't know, their financial reports. So it's because for the moment, or less, this year was very it was an handicap, right? So it wasn't good for a company to own some Bitcoin. So we have a lot of things, and I don't believe that Fetch is going to go and go down. Agix, I believe these are the sector that is going to bloom the most. All right, so this is for that. So once again, worst case scenario, if I do the fib retracement here, and that's going to be the bearish, right? I took the top to the bottom, and I add the 1.618. We're talking about $2 and $3.21. That's the bullish. That's the bearish count. Bullish count, just for have 5-way up, we're talking about $1.60. And after that, we're going to have a wave 2 and a wave 3. Now, I know it's too early. I cannot give you numbers for this bullish count. Right, so I'm going to leave that one. No, I think this I'm going to delete. Okay, so yeah, once again, I did the Fibonacci extension, wave 1 to wave 2. We should reach this level. We do have a lot of resistance here. That's why I put this box here. So we're between 87 and 90 cents. Today we are 78 cents. So what are we missing? Well, so let me check here. Yeah, a small 10%, 12% would do it, and we would reach this target here. Very feasible this week before the end of the year. Now, are we going to... Yeah, so that's nice, because after that, if we reach this level, we have a little bit of resistance here and here, but once again, we do have the bigger challenge. Now it's fun because I can really... Okay, this was the crazy week, right? So I'm just going to put a horizontal ray here. And this is our higher high that we need to challenge. So once again, we're going to have this 1.618, and we're going to see actually if it's going to react at this level. And as you can see also, it coincides with these peaks here. So very, very possible that we're going to have some price action challenge at this level. And then, yeah, we will see. Let me go and check the RSI now. Make it like this. So MACD, we're losing a little bit of momentum. Stock RSI also, it's going down, and RSI is going on the side. So I try to sometimes check the three of them, and for sure I'm aiming for, if the RSI it's about level around 50 or lower, and the stock RSI it's overbought, then for sure, I find that the percentage of trade that is going to go in my direction it start to be high. And if the RSI it's overbought and the stock RSI it's overbought, then yeah, I'm pretty much more confident that price is going to bounce back. All right, so this is pretty much all for AI. Let me do something about Ocean, since it's not skyrocketing, but all right. So this is yeah, I was going to say I was going to make a new high, challenge a new high, not at all. we had more history here. Anyway, on this chart, so it's all-time downtrend, but for his defense, he started almost the beginning of the bear market almost, and yeah, so he really went all the way down. Now we can see that he did a wave 1, a wave 2, allegedly, because we didn't see yet 3 wave up, right? So, and I cannot really count clearly 5 wave up here. Can I count 3 wave down? It's a little bit messy also. So not super clear chart, but still looking good for the moment. RSI not that bad. Will I do something now? Well, stock RSI it's also a high. So if I go shorter term, yeah, I would tend to say that if I wanna get into ocean, maybe I'm going to wait and check if it's going to do another wick near this green uptrend line. Ideally, we want price near the MA 200. This was an amazing entry point. So we had that yeah, twice, right? And that's why I emphasize often lately, this is the way you wanna do things. So you look at your previous peak, right? So we had one peak here, and also we had another peak here, about, and then after we had these lines here. So when price go high, you can see that after it goes back to this previous range, right? And it almost went even, it just, it didn't touch it, but that's what I'm saying. I was saying you want to put your buy order limit always a little bit higher than the previous peak. And in this time, let me see here. Actually, no, this time it did went a little bit below, so you would have got it. But here also it was amazing because it did even touch the MA 200. So this is what I'm looking for. And here there was a lot of resistance resistance that eventually is going to become as a support. And here this is exactly what it did, combined with the MA 200, combined with the lower trend here. So if you would have put an order here, even at this level, right, you just, this is like fishing. You put your lane there, and then you wait. And if you want to be very conservative, you just put it a little bit before the previous peak here. You could even go here and you would have made 20%, and this is like in 4 hours. Amazing. So I cannot emphasize more. Try to study the chart, check these levels, and just put a buy order at those levels, a little bit higher than everybody would do. So we're less greedy, but look at the return. Like you wake up, oh my god, 20%, you didn't do anything. And even if you drop more, I just want to emphasize as well on the risk, right? So if you put an order here, how low can it go? Because from the, let's say, current price was here, and then it went 15% down to reach your target. What's the next target? What's the next resistance that is going to become support? Well, it did reach this level. Let me move it around a little bit. Sure, I've done it. So we do have that, and after that we have this level here. So worst case scenario, if you buy here and it goes lower, we're talking about 4%, and then if it goes a little bit lower and touch these little peaks here, we're talking about minus 6%. And we all know that when there is a drastic correction, after that is not long that we cannot have a weak and we regain almost everything what we lost. So because you did an order very low, even if we don't recover that high, even if you go back to the same level, you're still making very nice, decent money. Because if we started there and you sell here, that's another 13%, and that's like worst case scenario. All right, so yeah, let me check the RSI quickly. So 4 hours, it's actually is looking not that bad, right? I would wait once again, as I said, for maybe price to go and reach this level. It's going to give a chance to reset the stock RSI, and also you can see on the daily the stock RSI is high. So yeah, I would wait a little bit more. Once again, if you have any coin that you're interested, you know, put some orders maybe. If analyze your chart, put some orders at those strategic previous support, and yeah, and just wait and hope that there is a fish fishing, and that your buy order is going to get hooked up. All right, so this is pretty much all for today. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and have a good day.